Right, well, we're going to try a nice seasonal fun one for this one. We have been donated some massive railway sleeper style chunks of wood, huge beams. And we're going to turn one of these into a Coca-Cola sign. So, I'm going to print up a picture of a Coca-Cola logo and just, I don't know, we'll use carbon copy paper to put it onto the wood. Oh well, it won't be this piece. Grim. It's alright. Lots of other ones. But what we will do is print up the picture. We'll tape down carbon copy paper. We'll put the picture along it. We'll do it in multiple pictures, so we'll use like Posterizza to put the image into, just to make it go into like maybe 3 or 4 sheets of paper, just to get the full picture. And then we'll go over it with a pencil and get the carbon copy paper to put the stuff down. And then we'll have the image on the wood. So I'll get onto that and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so we went through all the wood that we were choosing. This is the piece. We managed to get it to fit just. So that's pretty good. We managed to get about an inch or so of a border, so we've got to keep that. Now, I've been looking online and I've found somebody doing an exact sign, pretty much the same decal in the middle, only this guy's went and put like metal rods in it or something and connected electricity to it, and they've burnt all the way through like lightning strikes. Awesome looking sign. Now I'm about to carve this out. I'm really thinking about doing a similar kind of effect, because his looks awesome, man. Mine's was just going to be like this and painted red in the background and then sand it clean on the top again, but I think that might look a bit too plain, so we'll get to it. And I'll try and find the name of the guy who's done the sign like this, but absolutely wicked. Right, so the router in question I'm going to use is called an Arabos. Just a normal budget plunge router. Well, so I don't know which. I had an extra bit in here. I don't know if it's going to fit in mine because it has a different size shank, but this is the bit I need to use to get close. So I'm hoping we find a way of making this work inside my one. But if not, I think the closest thing to it... Oh no, we have one here. I thought that was going to be the closest, but that's much smaller. So we are in for a bit of luck. Yeehaw! I suppose I could use the big one for stripping away a lot more material. That'll definitely help. But yeah, that's it. That's the tool we're going to use. It is, I'm not even sure what the power rating is, 1200 watt. Up to 3000 RPMs a minute. Oh, RPs a minute. So, right, well, we'll get on with it. Right, so we're set up. We probably won't be doing it here. We'll probably take it outside with the amount of sawdust that's going to blast everywhere. For the first pass, for following the line, I have the smaller bit in, and we'll probably only pop it through about a 1/4 inch or so for the first pass. And yeah, if you'll see, I've got ink all over my hands. Had to do a modification on the printer after purchasing the wrong ink, like a silly sausage. But yeah, we're gonna get into here, try and get round the outline the best we can, just to separate it from the waste material on the inside, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So I'll let you see as we take section by section, bit by bit, how much we chop away, how deep we go. I'll let you know anything I change or anything I do, and yeah, we'll get a move on. Right, okay folks, slight dilemma in the showing the cutting part. I took my safety glasses off for 2 seconds and ended up with a squared centimetre chunk of wood scratching me straight in the eyeball out the router, so by the time I could continue it started raining outside. continued the rest in the kitchen, destroyed the kitchen, which is kind of funny. But we've been out today searching all around and we come across a tub of red gloss. So, let's get this party started. Right, first coat given all in. Yeah, I realised it'd be better just to paint the whole thing over, just to make sure everything's filled in that needs to be filled in, and then when we sand it back it should bring back a lovely colour. But then we need to leave the glue dry, and this is only one coat, we'll probably put on 2 coats. And yeah, we'll leave it to dry for just now. What also helped was chopping the brush in a diagonal shape. It helped a lot, reaching some of the places when I was freaking out about touching the top of the lettering. But like I said, there really is no issues about it. You can get the paint on it, it'll be just as easy to sand it back and take it out of the way without even really trying. So, sign is almost here. It's quite big. It's quite huge. So, yeah, stop waffling, let it dry. Okay, so we've give it a scrub back with the power sander, just to reveal the clean spot, see if there's any bits that are uneven. There's still bits that will be taken away, but looking down into it, there's bits where the paint is missed, so I'm just going to touch them up just now, and then we'll move on to varnishing. So that's what it looks like just now. Not bad. Right, we gotta move on. Okay, so we're stripped back once again, and we're about to use just a tin of pine gloss stain. So, and we'll get over the top of it, see how it looks after that. Hopefully it gets rid of this really blondie white look. Want it a little bit darker than that. Here we go. Well guys, there we have it. It looks lovely now that that blonde tinge is taken away. Up the sides, quite a chunky piece of wood. I was thinking about trying to bore big holes down in the top of it to hold cans of Coke, but I don't have a hole borer that size, but it would have been cool. So yeah, so there it is, homemade DIY Coca-Cola sign out of just big chunks of wood. Lovely jubbly. Easy to do, guys. It's a cracking sign. It'd be good for any man cave. Excellent. Right, well, that is it for me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.